It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Giants' creative quarterback. He's coming off a nice week throwing the ball, 4 touchdown throws. It's the Giants and the Panthers, and it's kicking off next on Madden NFL 23.
On a warm late summer afternoon, EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Carolina Panthers and the New York Giants. Brandon Gaunt alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis. And CD, you look at the Giants in our ball game here. Their offense is a unit that's not afraid to take chances out there, but not always for the better. What do you see them trying to do here?
I think they'll continue to take those chances, Brandon, but to me, they have to do it in a measured way. And what I mean by that, they can't just come into a game and throw caution to the wind and just say we're going to run a bunch of gadget plays, a lot of reverses, end arounds, all of those things. They've got to identify the spots where they want those plays to pay off.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And leading them out, Charles, the man who got the victory in the season opener, their 5th-year quarterback.
And you always want to start the season with a victory. I know that's an obvious statement, but I think it's important for him to get the win because, let's face it, he's not a household name. He wasn't the first choice of their fan base, but if he wants to win folks over, string a few victories together. I think that'll do the trick.
That's to about the 28. Second down coming up. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 36-yard line. 36 yards on the play. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Barkley, inside handoff. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. The Giants 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener, and now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. On the run, it's Barkley. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Back to throw here. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They're going to look to throw. Touchdown! Kenny Galladay, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Giants get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. They scored the most points of anyone on opening weekend, and now first quarter touchdown here.
And while there's no guarantee that all the points they score in opening weekend are going to hold up and be the average all year long, they're certainly starting to set that type of a pace. And what you do with that is you put in the heads of all of your opponents, we've got to really be ready on defense because these guys are.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. He'll look to throw. Gets it quickly to Galladay. Hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got a man, Slayton. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, as a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a 1st down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as he drew it up in practice.
J.C. Horn up to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 8. Over the middle, complete. It's Shepard. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He dumps it off to Barkley. They call it a loss of a yard there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
Back to throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. He had the interception on his 7th throw of the ball game, but prior to that, he was a perfect 6 of 6. So now he starts this drive 6 of 7, 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
They'd love to just strike out with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Yeah, this will be a Giants 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this 1st half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one is Slayton over the middle. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. 2nd and 4. It's hauled in by Shepard. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Sterling Shepard's in his 7th season with the New York Giants, and his #1 goal for this one, stay healthy for the full 17 games. After that, he wants to post his dependable 60 catches a season he's been averaging throughout his career. That's 1 catch there, and it's good for a 1st down.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. Trying to find Barkley on the out route, and he's got him. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. He'll drop to throw. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he will have a Giants 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. They'll set up to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. On second down, here's Barkley. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A quick pass here has got Shepard. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
And he'll get nothing out of that. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll bring up a 2nd and goal. 2nd and 9 now. Going right back to Galladay. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. This is the most important of them all. 3rd and goal. Back to throw again. Over the middle, it's complete. Touchdown, Giants! Kenny Galladay with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Giants have moved out in front in the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half, as he'll try again on 1st down here. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he's looked pretty good. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Galladay. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
And partner. They're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They'll throw now on the final play. This is Shepard on the catch. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So we've reached halftime here at MetLife Stadium with the Giants out in front. Well, everyone's... Week 2 underway around the NFL, and a reminder that later tonight it'll be Chicago and Green Bay in the Packers home opener, the 101st season of that great rivalry. They had the 100th anniversary last year. And then tomorrow night a treat, a Monday night doubleheader, Tennessee and Buffalo, 7:15 Eastern, and then Minnesota and Philly kicking off a little over an hour later. 89 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 2nd and 2. They'll find his tight end, Seals Jones. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
First down, Giants on a pickup of 14. He's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go to Barkley again. And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down. Stopped at the Panthers' 35. I kind of thought that they would accept that even with the good game they had.
I'm with you on that one because it would have set up a 2nd and 5 situation. Now you have 1 down to pick up the first down, and you know it's not guaranteed in the NFL.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Javon Hargrave, the D tackle, getting the sack. He was still looking through his progressions and going through his receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great example of zone coverage, well executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the pocket.
He'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the 4th quarter. And the Giants ready to come out now. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They'll look to throw. They'll give this one to Galladay. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Short completion, just 4. And New York set to take the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now back to throw. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Shepard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that's caught left side. Seals Jones with it. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His pass complete to Galladay on the crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And they'll get this down to the 10. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. He's back to throw. And he comes back with one complete. Touchdown! Ricky Seals-Jones, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Giants answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown and congratulations and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Part 1 is done, but now the Giants now down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. They'll look to throw. And that that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Fan base on the losing side, Charles, they're going to be talking about this one for a while. They ultimately decided to try to come up with a touchdown on that last play when all they needed was the field goal to force overtime.
Yeah, and the reasoning behind it,